So we have to calculate the inverse of this. So ax and its inverse, it will be what, 1 by date, তাহলে 1 by date adjoint, ঠিক আছে না? তাহলে এটা তো রিয়েল নাম্বার, এর ইনভার্স হবে না, এটা 1 মাইনাস এক্স স্কোয়ারই যেরকম আছে, 1 বাই ডেটে মানে 1 প্লাস এক্স স্কোয়ার, and then these two diagonal element interchange their position, other two elements we have to change their sign. Now this matrix is not equal to same as a of minus x, a of minus x এর সাথে equal না, তাহলে প্রথম অপশন, ফার্স্ট অপশন is not correct, है ना? If we check the option A is not correct. Coming to the option B, so in that case we should multiply ax multiply with ay. Ax value root over of 1 minus x square, ay 1 minus y square. Now matrix form 1 minus x 1, and in case of y 1 minus y 1. So now it is root over of 1 minus x square minus y square plus x square y square, and the matrix will be what? First row, first column 1 plus xy, first row second column minus y minus x minus x minus y, second row first column minus x minus y, second row second column, so xy 1 plus xy. Now if you calculate a times of input is x plus y by 1 plus xy, so what we have, in the place of x we have x plus y by 1 plus xy whole square, and in the matrix we have 1, in the place of x we have x plus y by 1 plus xy, है ना? Okay, original matrix is minus x, so here we have minus x plus y, then 1 plus xy and plus 1. So if you simplify, it will be what, 1 plus xy whole square, so which is 1 plus xy square, then you have 2xy. If you break up this, what, x plus y whole square, it is x square minus y square minus 2xy divided by 1 plus xy whole square, square root is there, so into 1 plus xy. From here if you take 1 plus xy common, so now what we have here, wait.
Sir,
Yes, tell me. There will be one
sir,
square
where
root.
did the under root go?
We have to write, wait. So these two cancel out, 1 minus x square minus y square plus xy, these things we have here, है ना? In denominator we have this quantity. Okay, now what we observe, that in the place of x we have this one, if 1 plus xy, if we take common, so it will be what, 1 by 1 plus xy outside, so here we have 1 plus xy, then minus x minus y minus x minus y, here will be 1 plus xy. Okay, from the matrix we take 1 by 1 plus xy as a common factor, so now what we observe, that in case of ax we have root over 1 minus x square, in case of y here we have extra factor now, 1 by 1 plus xy, these two not cancel out, this 1 plus xy, 1 plus xy. If these two factor cancel out, then we can say that this thing is equal to this one. Okay, now it is okay, so therefore none of the option is correct, na? D is the
Yes,
correct
sir.
option, because here one factor is left, this factor 1 plus xy.
So can't I put any values and check, because the range of x is already given, -1 to 1.
Range of x is easily given, because this quantity should be the real number, otherwise complex number will come. That is the reason here is 1 square root sign. 1 minus x square should be greater equal to 0 or greater than 0. To make it positive, it will be x square minus 1 less than 0, so that the matrix will be the real number. Scalar quantity should be the real. So I think D is the correct option. No? None is match. This not matching. Check once again calculation. Yes, is not cancel out. So what we say that D is the correct option. Now coming to the next question. In our sheet it is question number 4. CK. CK is the binomial coefficient, which is nothing but NCK. Here relation is 0 lesser equal to k lesser equal to n. AK is the matrix which is equal to C square k minus 1, 0, and then we have again 0, and here CK whole square. That is the definition of AK. Here k is greater equal to 1 or more than 1. Then we have to calculate what is the value of A1 plus A2. In this way, if you take AN, this value will be K1 0 0 K2. If it is happened, then which relation is true? Then which relation is true? Number 1, K1 is not equal to K2. Option B, K1 plus K2 is equal to 2n C2n plus 1. Option C, K1 is equal to 2n Cn minus 1, and D is equal to K2 is equal to 2n Cn plus 1. Which one is the correct option? Take 2-3 minutes time and think about the question. Up to AN, so we have A1 value is C. If you put in the place of K1, so you get C0, here is square, then 0 0, and here you have C1 square, plus in this way last term will be Cn minus 1 square 0, and it is 0, and it is Cn square. So we have to add these matrices. So now we have C0 square, C1 square, then the last term is Cn minus 1 square. Here 0, here 0. All the matrices has the second element 0, third element 0, and fourth element C1, C2 like this. So C1 square, C2 square, last element will be Cn square. What we know that? We know this result. We know this result, that if C0 square, C1 square, C2 square, so up to Cn, if it is square, result will be 2n Cn. So here 0 from it is starts from 0 but ends at the Cn minus 1. So what we do, we add one extra term here, Cn square, and subtracting Cn square. Here it starts 1 and ends at the Cn, so one C0 is required. Adding C0 square and subtracting C0 square. So now this result from here to here, it is 2n Cn, and this result is Cn. Here upper part is NCn and its square, that is 1 0 0. Here also same thing, 2NCn minus 1. According to the question, this value is equal to the k1 0 and 0 k2. So what we observe that k1 is equal to 2n cn minus 1. At the same time k2 is equal to 2n cn minus 1. So now option C is the correct option.
So can you explain that part again, where you added and subtracted C and square?
Yes, here this formula exists in binomial coefficient. If you have c0, c1, c2 up to cn square, this result will be this one. This is equal to 2n cn. From 0 to n coefficients, this suffix will be 0 to n. Here it is 0 to n minus 1 present, so we should add 1 cn square and subtract cn square. In this case, fourth element, it is started with 1 c1 ending with cn, so we required one c0, so we add c0 and subtract c0.
Okay, sir.
So now we go for the another question. Here in our DPP sheet, it is question number 5. Question is, if P matrices is equal to 1, 1 by 2, 0 and 1, then you have to calculate P to the power 50 is what? P to the power 50 is, the options are, options A 1, 25, 0, 1, option B 1, 0, 1, 0, 25, 1, third option 1, 0, 51, 1, 0, 51, option D 150, 0, 1, 150, 0, 1. Okay, now take 2 minutes time and solve it. One by 2, 0 and 1, multiply with the same matrices 1, 1 by 2, 0 and 1. So what we observe that first row, first column, 1 into 1, 1, half into 0, 0, so this is 1, 0 into 1, 0, 1 into 0, 0. Now second row, first column, 1 into half, half, 1 into half, half, so it is half plus half, so 2 into half you have, now 0 into half, 0, 1 into 1, 1 only. So now if it is P2, then the number half is multiplied by 2. If it is P50, if you find out P3 also, then you can really observe the pattern. It is 1, 0, 3 times of half and then 1. So if it is P50, it will be 1, 0, 50 times of half and then 1. So that means 1, 25, 0, 1. Clear? So this is the correct option. Now try to solve another question. In sheet it is question number 8. Question is, you have to form 3 cross 3 matrices are formed using the elements. So one 3 by 3 matrix you have to form using the element -3, -2, -1, then 0, 1, 2 and 3. These 7 elements you can use. Then the number of matrices that are skew symmetric matrices or scalar matrices. Find the number of skew symmetric matrices or scalar matrices. Okay, now the options are 7 power 7 minus 7 power 4, option B 7 power 7 minus 7 power 3. Option C 349. Option D 7 power 4. 7 power 3 minus 6. To find the number of skew symmetric matrices or matrices that we have formed, this is denoted by the set A and this is denoted by set B. So since there is a OR sign, then you have to find union, n of A union B. So it will be number of skew symmetric matrices plus number of scalar matrices minus number of skew symmetric matrices as well as scalar matrices. Okay, now the number of skew symmetric matrix if you want to form, so first of all you have to put all the 0 in the diagonal elements. Now this position you can fill up in 7 ways. So if you fill up the upper this 3 position, suppose this position you are taking, so you have 7 options, but for this position you have only one option. Whatever you have insert, just you have to take the same number with opposite sign. So therefore you have to only fill up 3 places, other 3 places are fixed by the nature. So for each places you have 7 options, so it will be 7 power 3. So now n of A clear. Now coming to n of B. In case of n of B, these elements are fixed 1 2 3 4 5 6. They should be 0. There should be 0. Whatever the lambda belongs to any one of these value. So lambda can take any 7 value. So 7 and other positions you don't have any choice except 0. Now if you want to form a skew matrix which is a scalar, so you have to make all the elements 0. That means only one option. Skew as well as scalar, that means null matrix. So now this will be the option 7 power 3 and 7 minus 1 6. Okay, now if you calculate 7 into 7 49 into 7 plus 6 349. Is it okay?
Sir, for n of A,
Hmm.
I had a doubt that we are taking 7 to the power 3, but we can even interchange it. Now, like the
If you interchange, no
new
problem.
lambda.
Suppose if you put here
Yeah, so
lambda,
we need
so
to
this
calculate
will
that.
be minus
Why
lambda.
are
That
we not multiplying it by 2?
no, because if you take this position as lambda, na, so if you for this position you have 7 options, but for this lambda you don't have 7 option, because this will ultimately fixed. If you put here any one of 7 option, therefore you have only one option for this one, for this place. If you put here 1, it will be minus 1. If you put 2, it will be minus 2. Or if you put here minus 2, it will be only 2 here. So any one place you have to fill up, other will be fixed, other will be only choice 1. So you need not fill up this 6 position 1 2 3 1 2 3. You only fill up the 3 position, any 3 out of 6 you have to fill up any 6, any 3. The other remaining, they will be ultimately only one choice they have. So suppose you have this 6 position, but among the 6 position you have to fill up only 3 position 1 2 3. Remaining 3 will be one options only. So if you take for this place 7 option, for this place 7 option, for this place 7 option, other should be only one option. By the definition, they don't have any other 7 options. Okay, now see the
Option
condition.
A,
Option
I.
A, yes, option A is the correct option. Now here we have to calculate B into B transpose, but B value is given as A inverse A transpose, and B value again given as A inverse A transpose, and we take the whole transpose because B transpose is there. Now here we can write A inverse A transpose. Now these things, it will be A transpose, then transpose, and A inverse its transpose, because we know that AB whole transpose is equal to B transpose multiply with A transpose. Now matrix multiplication is associative, so you can write A inverse, then you take from here A transpose, and A transpose is A, and here you have A inverse its whole transpose. So now what we notice that A transpose A, but A transpose A is same as A into A transpose, so it will be written as A into A transpose, and now here we have A inverse whole transpose. Okay, now is it okay? So here given
Yes,
that
sir.
A transpose is same as A transpose A. Okay, now we can write A inverse A, these two, then we have A transpose, then we have here A transpose, and then A inverse its transpose. So A inverse A is nothing but I into A transpose, again we have A transpose. Now here we can write A transpose and its inverse, because A inverse and its transpose is same as A transpose and its inverse. So now if you consider it is B matrix, so B into B inverse, which is nothing but I. So option A is the correct option. Is it okay?
So what did you do in the last step?
Last step, function of x only, because these are the alpha constant number. So you can write this function as capital Fx. So capital Fx is the function of x, ax, bx and cx. Then you have a alpha, b alpha constant and c alpha, these are the constant. Then has the derivative a dash alpha, b dash alpha and c dash alpha. So what you observe that if you put in the place of x is alpha, then what you observe, first row and second row become same now. In the place of x if you put alpha, then the first row and second row become same. So in determinant, if two row become same, then it is 0, as r1 is equal to same as r2. Clear? So what do you say that x minus alpha is a factor, of fx. Clear? देखो.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, if you calculate f dash x, so in duration of the derivative, when you do the derivative in determinant, so at a time you can choose only one row or one column. You can do the derivative, other row and column will be
Sir,
fixed. Yes.
determinant এর আবার ডেরিভেটিভ কি করে হয়?
Determinant একটা expansion না, you can expand it along the first row or first column. expand করা যাবে তো, করলে একটা x এর
মানে আফটার
এক্সপ্রেশন চলে আসবে।
এক্সপ্যানশন ওটার
You
আবার
can do the,
ডেরিভেটিভ।
হ্যাঁ ডেরিভেটিভ করতে পারো, তো করার পরে যে রেজাল্টটা আসবে in the form of derivative, if you do the derivative, when you keep it as the determinant form, then what will be the result? You have to do the derivative of the first row. The first row derivative is a dash x, then you have b dash x, then you have c dash x. Remaining row you can't change, it will be a alpha, b alpha and c alpha, and third one is a dash alpha, b dash alpha and c dash alpha. So now next, this is you are doing the derivative of the first row. Similarly, you have to write one addition sign and you have to find the derivative of the second row, but derivative of the second row becomes 0 because all are constant. So here 0 0 0, and the upper part will be ax, bx and cx. Third row will be fixed a alpha, b dash alpha and c dash alpha. At a time you can do the derivative of only one row or one column. So first row fix ax, bx, cx. Now second row is also fixed a alpha, b alpha and c alpha, but third row alpha, but in case of third row is the constant derivative, first order derivative, and you are taking the in the in the place of x we have alpha, so these value are constant, so these will become 0. So as a result these two white determinants become 0 because all the elements of one row are 0. So this will gives you the 0 result, you have only this part. So now f dash x we have calculated, only this part exists. So here if you substitute in the place of x, if you substitute alpha, what will happen? So now this will become a dash alpha, b dash alpha, c dash alpha, and third row is also a dash alpha, b dash alpha, c dash alpha. That means f dash alpha is 0. So what we can say that it is happened due to row 1 and row 3 are same. So now from here what can you say, that if in the place of x if you put alpha in fx, then f alpha becomes 0 by the factor theorem. X minus alpha is a factor of what? Fx, but f dash x is also 0 at the alpha, so you can say that x minus alpha whole square is a factor of f of x. কারণ দেখো যখন তুমি ডেরিভেটিভ করবে তখন একটা পাওয়ার কমে যায়, কোনো পলিনোমিয়ালের একবার ডেরিভেটিভ করলে একটা পাওয়ার রিডিউস হয়ে যায়, তাহলে একটা পাওয়ার রিডিউস করেও দেখা যাচ্ছে আলফাতেও 0 হচ্ছে। এটা তখনই পসিবল হবে যখন x মাইনাস আলফা দুবার প্রেজেন্ট থাকবে। কথা বুঝতে পারছো?
স্যার দুবার প্রেজেন্ট থাকবে মানে কি হলো?
যেমন ধরো তোমাকে কেউ এরকম একটা এক্সপ্রেশন দিয়েছে x মাইনাস 2 এর হোল স্কোয়ার, এবার তুমি এটাকে একবার ডেরিভেটিভ করো তাহলে কি পাবে? প্রথমত f অফ 2 বের করো, দেখো 0 হবে, তাহলে এখান থেকে কনফার্ম হয়ে গেলে যে x মাইনাস 2 এর একটা ফ্যাক্টর আছে। দেখো এইটুকু ক্লিয়ার হচ্ছে?
ইয়েস স্যার।
কিন্তু যদি তুমি এর f dash x বের করো, f dash x, তো you are getting 2 times of x minus 2, and again if you are calculating f dash 2, again you are getting 0. So if f dash 2 is 0, then it is confirmed that this x minus 2 present 2 times in the original polynomial, because when you do the derivative power will reduce by 1, power will decrease. After reduce the power, reduction of the power, again the polynomial becomes 0 at the same point, x is equal to 2. That means originally it will happen 2 times. In original polynomial this factor x minus 2 present 2 times, because after derivative also it is happened, this factor is present after derivative, that's why it becomes 0. So this will imply that x minus 2 whole square present 2 times in fx. This logic is clear?
Yes sir.
Now look at this x minus alpha. X minus alpha is a factor of fx. X minus alpha is a factor of fx. So now look at the question. Alpha is a double root or repeated root of fx. Now small fx you can write as x minus alpha whole square, and something constant will happen. So now what you can say, that this quantity capital Fx has the roots x minus alpha, has the factor x minus alpha in square form. X minus alpha whole square is a factor of fx, and this small fx is nothing but lambda times of x minus alpha whole square. So that means what we can say, that this capital Fx is divisible by only small fx. Both have some common factor.
Yes sir.
Okay, now coming to the next
কি
question.
করলো? কোয়াড্রেটিক আর ডিটারমিনেন্ট মিলিয়ে দিয়েছে।
Quadratic, determinant, and then factorizations, and then concept of the double root. Okay, so many concept are
এটা যেই অ্যাডভান্স সিঙ্গেল
এটা
ক্যারেক্টার।
হ্যাঁ এটা অ্যাডভান্সে দিয়ে দিতে পারে, মেন্সে এতগুলো কনসেপ্ট থাকবে না। ওকে না, চলো নেক্সট কোশ্চেনে যাই।
স্যার
বলো।
স্যার এই কোয়েশ্চেনে ওই প্রপার্টিতে জাস্ট বসিয়ে আর কম্পেয়ার করে দিলে এলএচএস
হুম
আর এইচএস তাহলে ভ্যালু পেয়ে গেলাম, আর তারপর ওটা
হুম
পুট করলে তো বেরিয়ে যাবে না স্যার?
হুম ভ্যালুটা বসিয়ে দাও। এটা ম্যাট্রিক্স নিয়ে নাও, এ বি সি, সি এ বি, বি সি এ, then take its inverse, take its transpose, a b c, c a b, b c a, which is equal to the identity matrix of order 3, 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Now multiply them. So if you multiply, first will be coming as a square plus b square plus c square. Next element will be a b b c c a. Next is a b b c c a c a. Now here also a b b c c a. Here you have a square b square c square. Then again you have a b b c c a. Here also same a b b c c a. Here also a b b c c a. Here you have a square b square c square, which is same as the matrix 1 0 0 0 1 0 and then 0 0 1. So now what we have, a square plus b square plus c square is equal to 1. At the same time ab, bc and ca is equal to 0. So we know that a plus b plus c has formula which is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 times of ab, bc and then ca. So this value is given as 1, this value 2 into 0. So answer is ekhane 1. So if you take the mod value, so what will happen, 1 only. Modulus will be 1 because a plus b plus c is plus minus 1. Their modulus is only plus 1.
Yes, sir.
B is the correct option. Now we have completed how many sums? Next is 8 completed, na 8 or 7? Next question 2
7.
3 7 na, this is question number 8. If a matrices is 3 1 minus 4 minus 1, then calculate determinant of a to the power 2000 is what? So now which is equal to 3 into minus 1 minus 3 plus 4, this is the determinant value whole power 2000, that means 1 power 2001. Is it clear?
স্যার ওটা ডেট অফ এ 2000 ছিল।
Now this corresponding determinant, you know that it is known as the circulant determinant, है ना? तो date of a b c, b c a and c a b, so when we expand we have minus half of a plus b plus c, and then a minus b whole square, then you have b minus c whole square plus c minus a whole square. So now since a b c are not equal, so this part cannot be 0, but they said that determinant has the 0 value, so it is only possible if a plus b plus c 0. So if it is 0, called it 1. Now you have to find out your equation of the line passing through which point. So here this condition is given and equation of the line is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Okay, now so now subtract it, do the subtraction. so that we can eliminate C. So what will happen? A times of you can take 1 minus x plus b times of 1 minus y equal to 0. So it is true for every value of a and b. This relation is true because here a and b are constant now. So whatever you take the values of a and b, you are selecting, the sum should be the 0. It is only possible when this part and this part is 0. So if 1 minus x is 0 and 1 minus y is 0, whatever the value of a and b you are selecting, they always this result hold. So now this x equal to 1 and y equal to 1 is the point where they fix this line passes, through which the line is passes. So now this line passing through the point 1 comma 1, they are asking find the difference of these coordinates. That means they are asking 1 minus 1 and its modulus is what? Answer is 0. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now our serial question number 10, but in sheet it is question number 18. Question is, A matrix is written as Aij n by n. That means it is n by n square matrix. This is the meaning of AII. AII meanings I and j both are equal. So you have 2 times of I, 9, 9. So if you write in the place of II RR, so it will be 2 times of R, 9, 9. Is it okay? Up to this step.
Yes, sir.
দেখো এই পর্যন্ত ক্লিয়ার আছে?
Yes, sir.
লিমিট n টেন্স টু ইনফিনিটি, হিয়ার দ্য সিগমাটা i এর উপরে আছে, i এর জায়গায় আমি r লিখছি, r ইজ ইকাল টু 1 to n, সো দ্যাট এটা দেখতে একটু ভালো লাগবে, বাই n টু দি পাওয়ার 100. Now this is limit n tends to infinity, taking 2 outside of the sigma because it is constant. Now you have r power 99 and here n power 100, so I can write r by n power 99 and sigma summation over the r is equal to 1 to n, but here the power is 100, I am taking here 99, so 1 extra power is left, 1 by n. So this 1 by n I am going to write here 1 by n, then this 2 is left, so these 2 I can write in this way outside of the limit. So now can you identify this formula? 1 by n sigma r is equal to 1 to n r by n, indefinite integral. This is
The limit of a sum.
Limit of a sum. So we apply here, so what we get, 2 limit 0 to 1, this r by n become x power 99 dx. So what actually we have, 2 into x power 100 by 100. So now limit 0 to 1, so it is 1 by 50. Option A is
স্যার ওই রিঅ্যারেঞ্জমেন্টটা কি করে করলেন, ওটা একটু এক্সপ্লেন করে দিন।
রিঅ্যারেঞ্জমেন্টটা দেখো i দিয়েও করা যেত,